La la la. There we go. Now we have audio. All right, we have audio back. I'm gonna raise. Is it still? No, it's not peaky. All right, sorry about that, y'all. This whole streaming thing is new to me. As I said to Mr. Capper, he gave me a couple inputs on how to get this set up, but glad that we can. Hey, very good. All right, so what I was asking before, and I guess maybe we should wait for some new folks to show back up. Let's see. Is there a counter for how many people are in the stream? We got 6 people in the stream. Yeah, right. I need exposed brick and Edison lights. Absolutely. That would be 100% perfect. Yeah, I just noticed it's up in this corner over here. So anyways, I'll keep going on with you 6. Thank you for coming back. So what I've noticed is that there are two types of people that fly drones, at least so far in my experience. And that is folks that work with their hands. And that can be anybody from like a naval engineer to a fireman to somebody that does, a mechanic, whatever, or computer people. Is anybody in here not one of those kind of people? Because I think if you are actually residential, but you work with your hands, there's there is only one type, the broke type. Let me just tell you, I may have splurged a little bit on this cam link, and my wife doesn't know about it yet. So hopefully, what do you want me to give away? Hold on. I have a spectacular cap right there. Do you see that? That is amazing. That is amazing. It's a cap for Nitro Nut. What are your patents in? 20,000 likes for the cap. Here's a cap just for you. I will give you a little preview of the drone drop guys sent me a drone drop box, which it looks backwards that's cute. Looks like it's reversed. The drone drop guys did send me this, and I had my boys unbox it. And it was actually super fun. I'm planning on dropping the video at some point soon. I just don't know when. We've already got it built or cut and filmed and edited, and I thought it was pretty fun. Stopped with that. Now I work with my hands, DIY YouTube videos. So both, exactly. I was in the hangouts. Mickey. Videos are in Portuguese, so don't bother. Ah, okay. So so we got 11 folks now. How many different countries are represented? I'm guessing US is probably number 1. So we saw somebody we've got MC's Creations from Portugal. I know somebody was here from Australia. New Zealand? Brazil? Oh, Brazil, okay. America. Australia, Utah is not a country. The real Ryan Robb. You live like 5 minutes from me. Oh, anxiety. I'm sorry, man. That particular project fell by the wayside. New Jersey is a country. New Jersey is a special country. Anyways, all right. Well, this has actually been way more fun. I was just planning to test this out. So, any other questions? We got any noobs in here that want to know something that either I or the group can answer? That's a bummer. All right. Well, in that case, thank you all very, very much for coming. And Nitro, I don't. Let me just put it this way. I have some ideas. Okay, Jackfield, I'll wait. Nitro, I have some ideas. I think it was a good idea gone terribly wrong, and it it is now. There's a whole other Rotor Riot community now that you can go into, but I wouldn't wade in there unless you want to see like hate and anger. They do not seem to be in a very happy place. Yeah. Let's just say that we may get to hear from the source relatively soon. Yeah, Final Glide. Final Glide's an interesting guy. I don't know him. I don't know him at all. My only interactions with him have been 17. Yay! My only interactions with him have been indirectly. His video Hawaii balls inspired me to fly. And so it was I've seen him in the new community, and it's not great. But I would love to talk to the guy because I have a lot of gratefulness to him. I think he's been through kind of a hard time. So, anxiety, I don't know if FPV is dying. I don't think so. I mean, I just randomly started a live broadcast and there's 20 people watching. So, I mean, you guys are all here for the FPV. Flight videos are dead. I think that it's not that. Let me rephrase that. Flight videos are not dead. Flight videos need to be special now in order for people to watch them, and that used to not be the case. Night Train. Let's see. Who are you? You know what? Sicko Crow. I don't know. I really, honestly, don't know anything about that. It doesn't sound like it was pleasant. Let's see. Johnny FPV is off making money. Yeah, Nitro Nut. I know that they're releasing gear, but it kind of feels like, I don't know if you've ever seen a race to the bottom, but it feels like a race to the bottom, which is not good for a lot of folks that produce hardware anywhere other than China. So Dale, let me ask you a question. Are you disappointed in them because you don't feel like you fly well enough? Or are you disappointed because you feel like the edits aren't good enough? And Jack Fu, I have not met. Like I said, I have not met him. My interactions with him have only been indirect. But he definitely, I mean, he inspired me to fly FPV. Hawaii balls that dive down the waterfall was just amazing. So Dale, I would encourage you, you'll get better with time, basically. Um, but the edits, there's actually a lot of things you can do with small clips and small segments. I thought about actually like putting out a small course on how to like edit, but it would it take a lot of time, and like I hardly have time to fly as it is. That's and you know the real Ryan Robb, he's got a point. Um, Mixing in other things other than just flight helps smooth the whole thing. So if you talk to the camera, which some people don't like doing, I have no problem with it. Um, Crash after guys. This is from MC's creation. Guys, check my FPV channel. The name is MC's FPV. I'm horrible. Crash after crash, and still I upload the videos. So Dale, I will tell you this: there's two different types of flight video that impress me. There is the one take flight video where it's just one flight. If you are good enough to pull that off, then it can almost always be impressive. But you'll notice that that doesn't happen very often. And the multi-edit flight video is also pretty good, but you got to have a couple of key things in there. Like you've got to, number one, you've got to have a good song, and that's pretty much key. And you should have the song picked out before you start editing. Once you do that, then you start taking certain things like editing to the beat, right? So you take a clip and you shorten it or lengthen it based on where a beat hits. And that actually starts creating a flow through the entire edit that is really nicely carried out. Yeah, Stacy, you've got all right. If y'all have not seen Stacy Abshire fly, you need to do it. His one takes are amazing. He really honestly he's hard to beat. Yeah, you gotta or fly to the song. That's another one. All right, so good music that is not copywritten um, doesn't matter to a degree. When you're just getting started, if you've only been flying for, let's say you consider yourself a novice, then don't worry about the copyright. Just put it on YouTube. Someone else will claim it, but they're not going to get any revenue from it, and neither are you. And so don't worry about copyrights to begin with. When you start getting more serious about it, you can go to something like Epidemic Sound. And there's actually some copyright free stuff on YouTube that you can pull down, but it's kind of garbage. But if I post something and I want to make it copyright free, then I pay for Epidemic. I think I pay $15 a month, which may or may not be a lot depending on where you are. I don't listen to headphones when I fly. Yeah, see, Night Train's got it, man. He's at 800 subs. He uses copyright material all the time. And quite honestly, that is like, yeah, it's not a strike. You don't, unless you fall into some really weird category, you typically won't get a strike. What you'll get is instead is you'll get a notice that says, oh, hey, we're just going to let you know somebody else has claimed this video. So if it generates any money, it goes to whoever owns that copyright. But you can still use it. And actually, a lot of my flight videos, like the latest one that I posted was to Leo's version of Thunderstruck. Well, okay, country availability also. First person queue, dude, I'm like, I am a little bit focused on Murica, just because honestly, I didn't even know that there was up until like a week ago, I had 300 subs, and now all of a sudden I'll probably crest over 1,000 tomorrow. So yeah, you know, how many first person? How many? It seems like Australia's got a pretty good flight group there. Darren Rogers says that he uses audio blocks. You can get 5 songs a month for $9 US. And I'll be honest with you, if you're putting out 5 edits a month, you're doing good. I haven't heard of audio blocks. The only thing that worries me about like I don't think Epidemic is at risk for this, and audio blocks may not be, but you got to look out for stuff that's supposedly copyright free, like you know that you just find somewhere, and then somebody eventually does claim the copyright, and then they claim your video. I've seen that happen to a few folks. But like I said, if you're building a flight edit, chances are not very high that you're going to monetize it. Let's see. Dirt bikes down under. Holy cow, 75 pilots? That's not bad. That's awesome. That's a lot of pilots. How many heats? I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, MC YouTube does have a huge database of non-copyrighted music. It's hard to search, and it's a little bit meh. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are winding down. It is yes, if you monetize, you need to be part 107, but if you're just getting your feet under you, don't worry about that right now. Don't put the dude, Darren, I struggle to get out to fly. For real. But Dale, don't look for excuses not to edit. If the only way you're going to get better is to edit. So edit and fly. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. I think it's time to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. I guess it's just gentlemen. But this was fun. We may need to do this more often. One last question. Mode flip. Oh my god, mode flip is here. All right, wait. We gotta we gotta have a moment. We gotta have a moment. Mode flip has given me the best grief of everybody in all of the Chad Capper interviews. So mode, how did I let Chad off the hook? Was it the women question? All right, so this guy mode flip has, I mean, all right. So let me explain something to you. I don't mind trolls, and he's not a troll. He's just asking me the hard questions that I've been asking other people. And so yeah, he didn't answer, and I knew I didn't think he would because there's no good answer. There's no good answer to that question. And when he pushed it off on Drew, that actually worked for me because now I'm going to go chase down Drew, and maybe we'll hear from Drew about it. But he didn't answer. You're right, and I think he knows it, and everyone else knows it, and he equivocated. But there was no good answer for him at that moment. The name of the video was "Why Are There No Women in Rotor Riot?" Let's see, what was the name? Let's look it up. You would think I would remember this. All right, let's see. I'm looking behind my camera, by the way, because camera's in the way of the other screen. The video was, oh God, what is it doing? It's saving my live streams. That's awesome. Seriously? Here it is. Here it is. Why no women on Rotor Riot? So the video title was Why no women on Rotor Riot? And I asked, and he didn't answer. And that's all right. It's okay. I'm okay with him not answering. I'm also okay with you calling me out on it. And I hope that you stick around and call me out more. But I think Zoe is, yes, I think Zoe is the next one. All right, Mode. I will go after him for that answer. Will you be satisfied? What will satisfy you? Onigiri is awesome, but she's in New Zealand? I had not seen a lot of her videos until recently, and I'm just super impressed by how well she flies. By the way, just in general, does this look all right? Does it sound all right? How's everything? Thanks, Mode. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, okay, Onigiri is in Melbourne. Okay. I don't know that there's going to be a Rotor Riot Melbourne edition yet. I mean, hey, listen, maybe the Australian flyers are better. Gotcha. Awesome. That's right, because Steele sent her the drone, didn't he? Is Frequency Garden here? What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I'm out of water and I feel like I'm yelling. Frequency, we are talking about who could be the next female Rotor Riot pilot. I believe you may have some shade to throw. Please throw it. By the way, okay, all right, look, if you guys check out, here's the deal. Check out Frequency Garden has an interview going. He's a she? Frequency Garden has an interview series going with Chad Nowak right now, which he's cutting into really aggravating sized chunks that I would love to see be larger and really accomplish a lot more. But I'm going to watch all of them anyways. So you guys need to go check out Frequency Garden and check out his Chad Nowak interview. 5 parts? Okay. How long did you interview for? See you, John Rumbold. I think there's like a huge delay between when I ask a question and when people can answer. Okay, he doesn't remember. Anyways, it was super great talking to you all. I don't, you know what? I've never run into Vec. I hear he's awesome. All right, I'll have to go check out Final Glide's video. Jack Fu, I don't yet. I mean, I have my personal email, but I'm reticent to put it out there. I will say, if you want to hit me up on Facebook, I typically accept messenger requests. So if you've got a question, let me know. Thank you, Nitro Nut. All right, gentlemen. Peace in the Middle East and everything that goes with that. And yeah, I'm on the Rotor Riot. I'm on the Rotor Riot community page. I'm also on the Rotor Riot fan club because that's something. Frequency, I'm in both. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. We'll see y'all. Bye.